Morning, everyone. How we doing today? Monday, November 23rd, and this is, of course, your daily financial news. A couple of things before we get into the daily headlines I want to kind of highlight for you. First and foremost, want to give you a highlight. If you did not see yesterday, I posted a video about the fact that I finally broke down and bought some Bitcoin. I know that is very odd. We've talked about crypto a couple of times on this channel. Go ahead and watch that video, understand what I am thinking. No, I'm not a bull. I essentially bought it as a Uber insurance policy. I have gone ahead, given some of the requests, and created a whole list of articles I've read, which I will publish later today. Again, not a bull. I don't see it as a currency. It is simply another asset form for me. And in this environment, I'm choosing to buy it instead of gold and or silver, which I may have bought years gone by, right? So it's just a different asset class for me. And really, just like gold and silver, for me, it's just an insurance policy, and I'm not making a call on price. In fact, I am 100% ready for it to go to zero. So I just wanted to have that out there. Next up, obviously Thursday is Thanksgiving in the United States. I am curious if I was going to hold a live Q&A Thursday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific, would anybody attend? For those of you on the East Coast, that's 11 o'clock. Maybe it's close to lunch and all of that. I don't know. My expert series, which usually happens on Thursday, won't happen. So I'm thinking about hosting a live Q&A session just like I do on Saturdays. And if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below once this is posted. And if you are coming, please give me some questions so I could have something to jump into. Again, just trying to keep the flow going. It is Thanksgiving. I want to be thankful for all of you. I want to give back where I can. So again, if you're up for it, let me know if you're watching live, let me know once this is posted. And if you're watching on replay, let me know below so I just know how many people were coming. So let's see that. And then second, what was I going to say next? Okay, we'll just get into the day. This is going to be a short week. We all know that. The market is obviously closed Thursday. It'll be open half day on Friday. What I am going to really talk about today is, 2020 has been rough. So I'm going to ask each of you a question, and I would love for you to post them in comments below. What I would like to hear is, what are you thankful for? Let's think about what we're thankful for. Family, health, whatever it happens to be. Think about it for a while, pause the video, leave comments below. Let's make this video, this particular daily financial news, just full of happiness, good news, positive vibes. Let's get ready to get into 2021 and really have a good year, because more and more financial institutions are watching this channel. They're now even quoting my titles. Goldman Sachs out this morning talking about a dark winter. I believe I first called it a dark winter several weeks ago, if not a month ago, and we're in it. It's dark, and it's if it can get darker, it will. It's not going to be fun. So much so, I found something pretty interesting. AOC, I actually don't even, I just call her AOC. She actually came out with stuff on Twitter the other day that I actually agree with. I'm shocked, I know, but still. She basically came out with a message disparaging Congress for not doing their job. What Congress did by not supporting the people that are most at risk, we have really caused pain. And again, as someone I've shared with you who has suffered that kind of pain and insecurity of food and money in my youth, like 11, 12, I think I was, I would not wish that on anyone's family. And AOC put it on the table yesterday. At least I thought that's when I saw it yesterday. It may have been Saturday. And you know, I like how she did it. I think she called Congress out for bailing out the rich, bailing out Wall Street, and not stepping up to help the people that need it, the American citizens that are most at risk, the ones that are being told they're not essential, the ones that are being told to stay home. You're being told to stay home, but you're not being offered a way to make up. Now, I understand the argument about the goosed up unemployment and all of that. You know, some people made more sitting on a couch. I get it. If you have a better option, you know, let's do it. This only has to go on another 8, 10, maybe 12 weeks. Let's try to get through this as most comfortable we can. And I thought she did an okay job. Now, lots of things she puts out, I vehemently disagree with. But hey, I'll call it when I see it. I actually liked that message. Next up, we have the UK is expected to lift lockdown measures. They are going to go back on their 3-tier system. Basically means gyms and bars and all that stuff stay closed. They are going to start loosening restrictions starting December 2nd. Airlines, you know, on, I think it was Sunday. Sunday, we really put out a message like, are people going to travel, right? Are people going to travel or are they going to cancel? Early indication from Southwest and Delta is a bunch of cancellations. But we got the numbers from TSA, the screeners that go through airports. Both Friday and Sunday, they screened more than 1 million people. Sunday screening was a recent record, 1.05, something like that, million, down 55% from last year, so year on year, but still a lot of people are traveling. So let's see what happens. Again, Thanksgiving is going to be an interesting kind of to see who does it, see who cancels, how many Zoom meetings or Zoom Thanksgivings, all of that. It's going to be interesting. Blackstone is gearing up. Again, the rich, the mega rich are gearing up. Blackstone is looking to raise another $5 billion for a fund focused on Asia. Again, I think people are going to be picking up distressed assets, distressed debt between now and April, because I think most people realize that spring is near and that 2021 and on will be pretty good. I don't know if you saw this, but the CDC came out and smacked the cruise lines. It basically said all people, so I'm guessing that means pets can do it, but not people, should avoid traveling on cruise ships. They're just like little incubation huts. But yeah, I got to imagine that's going to have an impact on cruise lines. One cruise tried to depart from the Caribbean here recently and had to turn back after a day. 7 people infected. I love cruises, but you bet I'm not getting on one here for quite a while. Just not going to happen. Goldman Sachs, as I mentioned earlier, is calling for a dark winter. They copied our title. They're talking about Q4, Q1. They're actually calling a potential double dip recession with Q1 and Q2 being negative, which again, 6-month kind of classic definition. I think a W recession is I think it will happen actually, right? Because we've already gone up, we're going down now. And you've heard me say kind of Q2 on is going to be a pretty good time in 2021. So double dip. Just saw before I hit play or go or whatever it is live, Zambia becomes the first African nation to default on debt because of the health crisis. They've delayed or not paid $450 million interest on debt that they owe. So now we have countries defaulting on debt, which is something we always thought would happen in this crisis, and Zambia is first. And then, the last thing is the big banks. JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, all of them are relatively negative on the dollar, seeing the dollar weakness going forward, and other countries kind of thriving. So that's what I got for you today. Again, it's a short week. I want to ask you what you're thankful for. Let's try to make this video or this comment section just full of good news and hope. And we will, of course, talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to be speaking with Greg Dickerson here in a minute. And again, I will share a couple of videos I prepared this morning. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.